Ronson Chan is one of the most well-known journalists in Hong Kong. The BBC has been following his life since the early days of the national security law. As chairman of the Journalist Association, he has long been seen as a possible target. Those found guilty of violating the national security law could face life in prison. He's a fierce defender of journalists' rights. He was an editor of one of the last independent media outlets in Hong Kong, Stand News. In December 2021, Stand News was raided by the National Security Police. Senior editors were arrested and detained. The charge, publishing seditious material. On that morning, National Security Police came to Ronson's door. Ronson was taken away for questioning, then released, but his colleagues remain in custody. It's been months since we last heard from Ronson.
其實我呢1年半咗都係咁樣緊張張啊，擔心呢樣擔心嗰樣，困難啦，好困難。即係不過都即係呢1年半載都係咁噶啦，都係困難。
He was recently arrested after a confrontation with the police while reporting.
就係呢度，我喺呢個停車場泊完車，喺呢個811呢個啡色門口行過嚟。 行到中間，佢就話截查，拉咗喺呢度，跟住就話我拒絕合作，跟住拉咗。
Ronson has unexpectedly been summoned to Mong Kok Police Station. Plainclothes police look on. Since the national security law was introduced, pro-democracy media outlets have been forced to close. Scores have been detained. It's had a chilling effect on the press. At times, I've suspected I've been a target of the police. But it's Hong Kong journalists that face the significant threat. Hong Kong's position in the World Press Freedom Index has plummeted since the introduction of the law. Ronson is released. He's charged with obstructing the police, who will face trial and could be sentenced to prison time.
你話係咪好到艱難又唔係嘅，係咪？即係你跟咪跟咯，睇咪睇咯，係咪？你行得正企得正，真係冇乜問題嘅。咁但係一個人自己人有私隱㗎嘛，有自己生活嘅空間㗎嘛，成日都要諗住呢啲問題就好困難咯。
On the main road east of the square at 10:23 this morning.
Hong Kong's pro-democracy movement was heavily influenced by the events in Beijing in 1989. On June 4th, 34 years ago, hundreds, possibly thousands, died when the People's Liberation Army put an end to student protesters in Beijing. Today is the anniversary. Hong Kong was once the only place on Chinese soil that publicly commemorated the dead. Today, the police threaten to arrest anyone who attempts to mark the day. Some are determined. Flowers for the dead, a political statement, a disturbance to public order. Ronson is reporting. He's just returned from a 6-month fellowship in the UK. He's returned to Hong Kong to face trial. A journalist has been detained. It struck a chord with Ronson.
I just can say that we can try our best to survive. I come back, I'm just saying that I miss Hong Kong too much. I love Hong Kong too much. I never think about future. Maybe jail, maybe prosecution, maybe something like that. But I still think that I take responsible for my decision So I stay here.